Good.
Thanks, Maggie. Do we want to give everybody a couple more minutes or what?
Yeah.
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 It's up here.
I'm fine with waiting.
So how was your guys' week?
Not too bad. I made progress on the website front in that I've got something that I've got the infrastructure all in place now, so that if you make a text file in my repository, it'll automatically make website. So that's good. So you can make posts very easily. And right now, I just need to put some shine on it. And I'll post instructions to the Discord pretty soon. Once I get it written up. But then we'll be
Add post to that. So there's a reason I'm a dirt farmer, man. You'll have to explain to me what it is you're saying. I don't understand.
You can write a post on a website and it'll make it a post on the AUG website once we make it the AUG website.
Okay. You said you write on that and it'll post on the AUG?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got the infrastructure set up for that. I've got the stuff set up so that that'll happen. It's not really the AUG website yet, and I need to make it prettier than it is now. But we've got the ground laid for it.
Why?
So we can do more custom stuff than we were allowed to do before.
So it'll give you a lot more
Such as
power to change things. And
yeah, like if you wanted to make some to use a template or anything like that, you can make it completely on your own.
don't the templates help people who don't know what they're doing, though?
Well, that's the trade-off, yeah. But I've kind of gotten a good compromise between those things at the moment. It's something I can demo if we want to tonight.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how tonight goes because except we don't have a real leader. I kind of volunteered to just keep it on track, but we're just gonna see how it goes this evening.
Sure.
How's your week been?
Crazier than an insane asylum. But massively productive.
Good.
It's been one of the most blessed weeks that I have ever endured in my life, and it's overwhelmingly joyous. It's hard to really soak it all in. Yeah,
That's great.
Man, I never thought my life would go as good as this week has. Awesome.
That's fantastic. Are you going to talk about it in the meeting, or are you going to post about it?
Well, we're recording now. I was kind of giving everybody else a chance to get in so we could do our accomplishments and brags, and let everybody be participating part of.
Hi, Carl.
You're muted, Carl. You're muted, Carl.
Okay.
Yeah, so since Maggie won't be here this evening, we kind of don't have all that technical support that we usually have. So,
I can endeavor to assist right here with whoever's
Awesome.
having an issue.
Carl, your camera went off. You came off mute, but your camera's off.
I know. Hold on.
Okay.
I'll get it figured out.
Oh, and FYI, James, you're really, really hard to hear, man.
I apologize.
No worries, no worries. He's just a very soft-spoken man. And I'm a very deaf man, so thank you for the accommodation.
You're welcome.
Well, guys, we'll give them about 3 more minutes, and then we'll get started at 10 after. If they're not here by then, I mean, we'll just greet them as they straggle in.
Okay, sounds good.
So when's you guys' next planned trip to the farm?
I'm coming up to hang out with Liz tomorrow.
Nice. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow.
That's fine. We're going to walk around and look at plants. Plants like the rain.
Bring a raincoat.
I won't melt.
Yeah, it's supposed to be raining and 70 degrees tomorrow, so it'll be real nice. It'll be a real nice spring shower.
That sounds great.
Mhm.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I know 10 minutes ago they were still here on the farm working. I told them they had like 10 minutes till the meeting, so they may not show up.
Sometimes when the weather's right, you just got to get it done.
Right. It is that time of year too when the days are getting longer. Pretty soon we're gonna have to push our meetings back to 8. Because I figure 8 is good as far as late as we want to go for the summer. Even though in summertime it's gonna be 10 o'clock before it gets dark. By that time, after working all day, I don't know about you, but I don't feel like sitting around on a meeting for an hour. As much as I love our meetings, 13 hours of digging in the dirt, I'm ready to crawl into the sack.
I hear you.
Mr. Did Carl leave? Looks like it. He was having some problems.
Sometimes I think, yeah, his video goes off to save on bandwidth because you can only send so much info at once and videos a lot.
He's gone now.
Yeah. He might have dropped to try to get a better connection.
There we go.
I'm going to try to set up a meeting with Miss Perrin, the duck lady, for this week to maybe thin out the male herd a little bit if you guys need to meet for your freezer. Thin out the male flock on the ducks. It's growing exponentially. We're getting 18 more tomorrow.
Oh.
Wow.
Do you want me to put
so
that
we're gonna-
incubator tomorrow?
Say that again.
I was gonna bring an incubator up tomorrow. Do you still want that? For more
For
hatching?
Mark or for the farm?
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
if that's what you guys have worked out, I'd say probably go ahead and bring it.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, we're getting 18 more ducklings tomorrow. So, like I said, our male herd is getting quite large. So we're going to have to do some thinning out and have a day of processing ducks. That if you guys want to be involved in, we'll let you know and you come up and get you some ducks.
I would love that, but I'm only free on Tuesdays and sometimes Sunday.
That's okay. That's great to know. If you really want to be a part of it, we'll work that in and take that into consideration.
Oh yeah, I love butchering. I do it all, like frequently. Like that's pretty much all the meat I eat is stuff I killed.
So she was talking about instead of plucking this time, we would skin them.
Mhm.
And so if you have any familiarity with how to do that, we would definitely schedule around your availability if you would be willing to step in and maybe take an instructor's role on how to do that.
Super easy.
Nice.
Yeah, I love butchering meat. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Sweet.
He's done it with me.
Nice.
This city boy cut their little heads off.
Nice. So yeah, you'll be up here tomorrow, you said?
Yep.
You know round about what time?
I'm meeting Liz on her place at 10 for the wild crafting walk thing that we're going to do. We're going to walk around her place and look at all the plants that are growing and see what she can make into meals.
Okay. After that, do you think you could swing by the farm and maybe give me a roundabout time, and I'll see if Miss Perena can be here and link you two together. So maybe you can come up with and work together on how to we can do that.
Yeah.
And set that up for, like I said, sometime either late, probably not this week because I'm going to be busy as. But I really don't need to be there either. You guys can handle it, you know.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yeah,
that's way
probably
cool. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Noonish.
Okay, I will get with her and see if she can accommodate that.
Okay, that'd be awesome. I grew up butchering. Like I've been cutting meat since I was 10 or 11.
Yeah, me too.
So it's pretty straightforward once you're used to how they're put together.
I just I never. I mean, I skin pheasant and quail and things like that where I just take the breast because there's nothing, anything else you can eat on it. But I've never really skinned a duck before. You know.
Oh, it's got beautiful meaty legs.
So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, that makes me excited.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, we'll go ahead and get started with the accomplishments brags for about 15 minutes in here. I'll go ahead and start. I think, what is this, episode 13 or 14? Anyways, it is April 4th. One of those two episodes, 13 and 14. Today's kind of a little bit different. We don't have Mark and Maggie, our usual facilitators and leaders here. They're often prior engagement speakers. But yeah, welcome. We'll go ahead and get started off with accomplishments and brags. Does anybody want to go first? Carl? Jesse?
Yeah, I'll throw something in. I got my package of seeds from Mark and Maggie on Friday, and just today got them started on some paper towels. So hopefully before too long, I'll have some seedlings to plant.
Woohoo!
Start my balcony farm, yay.
Yeah.
Something else I came across as I was filtering through some boxes was get my English right here, an autobiography written by my grandmother, my mother's mother, in 1973, when she was 80 years old. recollections of her childhood. Growing up on a
Wow.
farm in Georgia, close to South Carolina,
Amazing.
in the would have
That's
been the
amazing.
Yeah, that's.
early 1900s.
Have you read it
Yeah,
before?
No, I think I missed this one. I had one written by her husband, my grandfather, which was a little bit shorter and a little bit older when he was older in life. And a lot of this I knew just from my recollections from my grandmother telling stories of growing up on the farm. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And I'm in the process of transcribing it to an electronic format, so I'll be able to share it with others.
I'd love to read it.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
That's so cool, Carl.
That's way cool. Woohoo! Anything else, sir?
They started work on our new stairs on Friday, I think. And I think they got into it, and I think they're finding out pretty quickly it's going to take them a whole lot longer than they expected. So they started on one. They haven't got to my stair yet, but they started on our building first, so we'll be the guinea pig.
Nice.
They're replacing metal stairs with wood stairs.
There you go. All
And
right.
these probably original, built in the mid 80s. And they were starting to rust out at the bottom runners. So yeah, they were in dire need of replacement. So that'll
Nice.
be nice.
Thank you for sharing.
So that's my life.
We love it. We love having you here, letting us in on a glimpse of it. Jess, James, you guys got anything? Well, I know we were talking before, and you guys sound like you had a pretty eventful week.
My week's been pretty quiet. I cooked some really good food. That's what I do on the weekends. I did a lamb loin roast. We kind of did it together.
Oh.
We did like an herb rub, and then quick seared it, and then finished in the oven and left it pretty rare. And it was so good. It was my friend. My friend raised the lamb. It's grass fed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It was so good. It was so good. Local meat.
Nice.
Meat is the best meat. Like you just can't beat it. I'm excited about this weekend because Saturday I'm going on a mycology foray out by Manhattan on this area of the prairie where like I think they were saying there's like no mushrooms have been documented and like the naturalist app tracking stuff. So they're going to take a bunch of these like junior science nerds and we're all going to go look for mushrooms and hopefully we're going to change the documentation for that area of land.
Yeah, buddy.
So that's pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Kind of connecting with the local mushroom nerds here. Because they haven't really, by the time I found the group, they had sort of stopped doing walks for the winter. And so now they're starting again and I can't wait. And then I scheduled a weekend in Tulsa where I'm going to go down and teach a bunch of classes on wildcrafting too. That'll be nice. I'm doing some public walk and then I'm doing one walk on some family's land where we're going to just kind of see what we can find for them. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, you got those scheduled?
Yeah. We did a lot of inoculation on the farm this last year. So I really look forward to being able to utilize your knowledge of that and what you're going to learn. And see how we. That's
I don't know
exciting.
about like farming mushrooms as I do about recognizing them in the wild.
Yeah.
But
I know a lot of people this last year, Nick and his brother Tony and Eric, and even myself. I took a 5-gallon bucket of chicken of the woods out there into the woods and just tossed it to inoculate on some rotten logs. And so, yeah, it's going to be fun and interesting to take those walks and see what comes up this year.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
The rain's coming out of it.
Cool.
Everybody can't see him, but Dan just joined. We
Dan.
don't have the. Dan, would you like to share accomplishments and brags for the week?
A few projects finished. I just finished cleaning up by the pile by my trailer. And thinking it was all pretty out there for us in a few areas. Just got that done. With those barrels.
Awesome.
Got Michael's truck put back together enough so it'll start. So we got to move it out of the customer parking lot. So we'll have more room. And by cleaning up the question from the wood, I was gonna get that Maggie that spot. I'll make that reserved for Maggie.
The Queen has to have her spot.
And I don't know, that's what stuff I'm doing. Busy every day, but I have 153 days. Clean now.
Yeah, 5 months clean.
Maybe moving it to a more mid-serve role here at the farm.
Yeah.
Role model. You know, so I'm maturing as a man, finally. And so pretty good. Things are good. And get a few more things fixed. So we're good there.
Thank you.
One day at a time. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for sharing. Woohoo!
Awesome job.
All right. James, you have anything?
Trying to navigate some car stuff, and got a ticket for some expired stuff, and that's not fun, but we'll get through that. It's my 4-year-old's birthday tomorrow. I'm happy about that.
Any plans?
Gonna get together on Saturday with the fam.
Oh,
Kept myself and the kids alive. It's good.
Yay! No dying this week.
And made good food. Yeah. And got kind of where I wanted to be on this website. So that's all not bad.
Sounds great to me. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Well, this week, so much has been done at AUG. You know, the blessings have come in just almost an overwhelming abundance. My family came Saturday, and we all got after the courtyard in between the animal enclosures that have been built and are being beautified, and the high tunnel. And we were able to clean all that out and get all that fencing torn down and get all the trash picked up and everything organized, and just really get that area ready to be made beautiful, to get wood chips down there and compost, and really start, you know, incorporating that into the farm a little more and utilizing those high tunnels. Speaking of which, we have one height, the North High Tunnel is half planted with plans in place for this week to finish out the other half with the CGA. The top greenhouse is coming along great. Everything's starting to sprout. You know, the beds are starting to really look full and take on their spring and summer, beautiful face of what they're going to be. We've been able to finally determine that area that was once Eric's residence is going to be turned into our dirt farm slash educational area, so that people can literally stand and see where it all begins, right there where they're standing on that dirt. So we've made a plan for that, and we've moved forward. I really have to brag on Levi. He's made leaps and bounds as far as cleaning that area up and beautifying it and getting it ready to do that. I have to brag on Ben and Levi that they finally got the water system hooked up and running. So we now have water from the top to the bottom on the greenhouse or on the farm, with several spigots outside and inside the greenhouses. Everything is connected. They're just going through now and finding the minor little leaks and patching everything up. And man, it has been coming along great all week long. We've got, the upper greenhouse is just full, and I mean full of transplants and starts of all kinds. I've got another 1,000 tomato plants under my bed right now, getting nice and big and healthy, so that we can transplant those. It's just, wow. Everything is just, the magic is here. It's here. It walked through the gate. We had a great opening day where we came out in the black, which is a great way to start the year. So yeah, the weekend was phenomenally packed. It was great to see the community get out of their homes and knock the dust off and start getting ready for the year. And it just, to really see everything come alive like that is so motivating. It's been awesome, man. The magic is just flowing. I can't say enough, but I will stop there. I'll spend the whole hour on brags and accomplishments, man. It's been great. And a lot of it is due to you guys showing up every week, putting in your input, giving me guidance on what next to build and which way to take the farm. So really, thank you guys. I couldn't do it without all of your information, your help, and your just willingness to give, all of it.
Well, I mean,
Thank you so very much.
It wouldn't be happening without you either, Mac.
And thank you for allowing me to share. And I'm done.
Thank you. That was amazing to hear.
Wow, what a great job.
Yeah. I'm excited to see it tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't wait. So usually in this point, this is where we move on to what do we have? Events, infrastructure maintenance, gardening. So I'm going to leave it open to you guys in which direction we want to go. If there's anything you guys need to discuss or ask or request of, or just want to pick anybody's brains that's here, it's kind of an open forum at this point.
He's got some technology update stuff with the website development.
Awesome.
Yeah, I can share my screen here if I get in there. Just a minute.
Hey, there's two of him.
Yep. And stay muted so we don't get a feedback loop.
Here, let me find your.
All right.
Nope. Hold on.
Okay. Hello? Hi, good. Okay. Let me share my screen. Disabled screen sharing.
Oh, I'll bet Maggie has to enable it.
That could be. Maybe I can make a screen recording and post it to the Discord later then. But yeah. That's okay.
Matt, can you text Maggie and have her just enable James as a host?
I did that. We're just waiting on her to get it and do that. She's on her computer on Mark's Zoom call that he's doing with the sustainable sanctuaries. Actually, that's where a lot of our community is tonight. I don't know. I believe she posted it on Discord. So if you guys want to join over there when we're finished here, this was just for anybody that wanted to, reach directly out to the community tonight.
Well, I'm glad we did because now we have a plan for ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, I can just do a screen recording and take you through the steps of making a blog post, and write it up anyway, so that it can be referred to later. It's not imperative that I do it today. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. We can actually set up a whole time for you in next Monday's meeting if you want to give a presentation to kind of familiarize everybody with that and walk us through it. Because, like I said, I'm a dirt farmer, man. So you got to break it down Crayola style for me.
I've been just that for a good long time, so you're in good hands as that goes. If I can get my 70-year-old friend of the family into Linux, I gotcha.
Awesome. Yeah, so yeah, we'll make sure to set you some block time aside next Monday during our community meeting, and yeah, I look forward to your presentation. Let's see. I'm trying to think. So Thursday night at 7 p.m., we will have a Zoom meeting, and it's Maggie's put that out about what is a CGA and what it's going to look like this year for here on AUG. And if anybody wants to be a participant, that's a good time to be there to learn we're gonna put out what kind of personal protective equipment you're gonna need, proper attire, maybe go over some of what it's gonna look like for the year, and get some feedback on what you guys want, when good working days are, and things like that. So yeah, if you want to be part of the CGA this year, Thursday night, 7 o'clock, come have your voice heard.
Okay. Yep. I'll have kids. I don't know if that's good or bad.
It'll be good for them.
Okay.
Oh, that's maintenance. There's always maintenance and things going on this farm. Technology. UMKC came in and set up their sensors all through the upper greenhouse. There's 5 of them total, 3 down each walkway, 1 in the middle. They will be sensoring and taking readings on barometric pressure, humidity, heat, peak points, speed in which it rises and falls, the temperature in there during the mornings and the nights, and just give us a real complete readout of exactly what our environment looks like, beyond what we can tell, beyond, just, it is muggy in here. Well, how muggy is it really? And so we'll be able to tell, and I got to brag on Levi that he's really taken that on as tech guy here, and making sure that they stay working and charged, and and getting the Wi-Fi set up and maintaining it so that it can continue to do that, so we can really forward the game, and not only what we're doing here, but the information and education that we can provide to people. That's what we're all about, is educate, demonstrate, educate. So that was really cool as far as the infrastructure goes. And then we're mainly focusing on area beautification and building soil. Because you can never have too much soil ready to plant at any time. Carl, you were saying something about you're going to start your balcony garden, but before you do, also, James, I think she just made you co-host, so you can do what you got to do.
Unfortunately, she made it co-host on my computer because James had already left the meeting with his computer, and everything's on his computer.
Of course.
We'll plan for next time.
All right. Awesome. So, Carl?
Something else I was going to mention, my buddy that lives in St. Louis, we do an annual trip, and he decided to return to Kansas City this summer. So I'm going to make the attempt to join him on Amtrak in Jefferson City, June 10th, and come to Kansas City with him for the weekend. And it's just going to be a short, like 2-day, 3-day trip. So I don't know if I'll be able to get up to Antioch or not, but I'll try to. And at this point, I'm going to make the attempt to bicycle, if the weather cooperates, from here to Jefferson City on the Katy Trail. I mapped it out today, and it's about 40 miles one way. So it's doable. I don't know at this point if I'll bring my bike along with me or not. That's another possibility. My friend is in on a motorized scooter. He's got cerebral palsy, has had for most of his life. So I'm usually his manservant to help him out with luggage and so forth. So whether I bring my bicycle along or not will be another story. I may have to leave it behind at the trailhead in Jeff City. I think it'd be the safest place for it. So, and then just walk over the bridge to the Amtrak station. It's about a 3-mile walk each way. So, yeah, it's all doable. That way I won't have to depend on somebody to get me to Jeff City and back.
Man, that sounds like an adventure.
Yeah, I think it will be.
You'll have to keep us updated and posted and take lots of pictures along the trail.
Oh, yeah. Will do.
Yeah. So I have an announcement that just came to my mind. There are still tickets available if anybody wants to go, but I have currently bought 2 tickets. I'm taking my sister-in-law on October 27th. We're going to The Price is Right here in Kansas City. Yeah!
Woo! Come on down.
And I'm going to represent the shit out of AUT. So yeah, there are still tickets available if anybody else is interested. But I just thought I'd put that out there. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Does anybody else have anything? Dan, Jess, James, Carl, anybody? I mean, it's just us here, guys.
Well, I've got.
Something else off the cuff that's coming up in May 20th, that I'm going to be attending a concert here in Columbia. And it's a group that was there's history here, but it was my very first concert I attended in 1975 on my 17th birthday.
Ooh.
Wrong way. And back, and you guys may or may not remember this group. They were out of Springfield, the Ozark Mountain Daredevils is doing a 50th anniversary reunion tour, and they're going to be in Columbia May 20th, and I already got a ticket for it. The one of the cool things about it is in 1989, a guy that was in my class of 1975 became their drummer percussionist and has been ever since. So I've kind of got a little personal
Sweet.
in. So I don't know if I'll catch up with this guy on the 20th or not, but I'm going to do my darndest to try to.
Oh yeah.
All right. That'd be fun. Anybody else? Anybody at all? Going once, going twice, speak now or wait till Monday? All right. I love you all. I think that's pretty well concluded for this Monday. He said if any of you guys want to jump over to the sustainable sanctuaries that Mark's speaking at, if you're interested in that, she posted it in the Discord. And yeah, you know, I hope you guys have a very blessed, wonderful, warm week. You know, good luck on fulfilling all your commitments, and congratulations on all your accomplishments.
All right,
No.
and I'll see you at the farm at noonish tomorrow.
I'll be here.
Okay.
Bye.
Right.
I want to leave.